Some more questions. Questions? Why have you found her? It was an accident. Can't you just let me grieve? Tyler's voice rose, defensive and hostile, but there were things that required explanation. He was asked to come to the station. At the police station in Fira, Tyler was shown into an interview room. He wasn't under arrest, at least not yet, but the atmosphere had shifted from sympathetic to skeptical. Officer Papadopoulos was joined by Detective Inspector Nikos Alexandrou, a specialist from Athens brought in because of the international nature of the case. Mr. Morrison, let's go over the evening again, Alexandrou began, his English flawless from years of studying in London. You said your wife had been drinking heavily. Yes, she had several glasses of wine. How many is several? Tyler shifted uncomfortably. I don't know, 4, 5. She was pretty drunk. Alexandrou consulted his notes. Interesting. Dr. Vasilakis, preliminary toxicology shows your wife's blood alcohol content was 0.06, barely above the legal driving limit. Hardly pretty drunk for someone who'd had 4 or 5 glasses of wine. Tyler's jaw tightened. Maybe I miscounted. I wasn't exactly keeping track. We were on vacation. Of course, Alexandrou replied calmly. Now you also said she lost her balance and fell. Yes, she stood up and just went over. No stumble, no struggle, just stood and fell? She was unsteady. The boat was rocking. It happened fast. Papadopoulos leaned forward. Mr. Morrison, Dr. Vasilakis found something concerning. Your wife had extensive bruising on both wrists, fresh bruising occurring within hours of her death. Can you explain that? The color drained from Tyler's face. I grabbed her when she started to fall. I tried to catch her. Both wrists? Alexandrou asked. At the same time? I don't know. It happened so fast. Why are you interrogating me? My wife just died. We're simply trying to understand what happened, Alexandrou said. You see, there's also bruising on her upper arms, scratches on her neck, and defensive wounds on her right hand, broken nails and skin under her fingernails. Tyler stood abruptly. I want a lawyer. I'm not answering anything without a lawyer. That is your right, Alexandrou said smoothly. Though I should mention, we're examining your yacht thoroughly. We found the security camera systems. Tyler froze. There are no cameras. I disabled them. The primary system, yes, but your father installed a backup covering the bow deck. We're recovering the footage now. For the first time since the ordeal began, Tyler's mask cracked. Shock, fear, rage, and calculation flickered across his face. I'm not saying another word without my lawyer. I'm calling the American embassy. We're not holding you, Papadopoulos said. But don't leave Santorini. We'll have more questions soon. Tyler left the station and immediately called his father. Phone records later revealed the conversation. They have cameras, Dad. Cameras you didn't tell me about. Marcus Morrison's response was cold. What exactly do those cameras show, Tyler? I need the best lawyer money can buy, today. Answer my question. A long pause followed. They show what needed to happen. Jesus Christ, Marcus said. What did you do? By evening, 3 American lawyers arrived via private jet, led by Raymond Coughlin, a high-profile criminal defense attorney. They attempted to block the footage, citing privacy and legality concerns, but it was too late. Detective Inspector Alexandrou had already watched all 43 minutes. The footage showed everything. Tyler and Samantha sitting on the bow, drinking wine, the argument. Tyler grabbing her wrist, pulling her close, then violently shoving her backward over the railing. It showed Tyler standing at the edge for 3 full minutes. No call for help, no life preserver, just watching as his wife drowned in the dark water below. Only then did his performance begin. The truth had surfaced. The perfect crime was collapsing. Tyler Morrison was arrested at 1:10 a.m. on July 17th at a luxury hotel. He was charged with premeditated murder. This is a violation of my rights, Tyler shouted as he was handcuffed. Those cameras were illegal, but Alexandrou had seen the footage. It wasn't an accident, it was murder. The video showed Tyler initiating the violence, twisting Samantha's wrist as she tried to escape. It showed her mouth forming silent pleas. It showed the moment he placed both hands on her shoulders and shoved her with such force she had no chance to grab the railing. Most damning of all was what came after. Tyler stood motionless, arms crossed, watching. He checked his watch, twice. Investigators later believed he was timing how long she could survive. Only after 3 minutes and 47 seconds did he begin acting like a panicked husband. The story exploded worldwide. Financial records revealed Tyler had taken out a $3 million life insurance policy on Samantha just 2 weeks before the wedding. He was drowning in debt, nearly $2 million, after failed cryptocurrency investments. His father had cut him off months earlier. Former girlfriends came forward, describing his violent temper and obsession with money. Internet searches revealed chilling preparation: survival time in water, murder versus accident, insurance payouts, Greek investigation procedures. The case was airtight. On September 3, 2019, Tyler was indicted for first-degree murder. Extradition failed. His father publicly cut all support. The trial began March 12, 2020. The courtroom fell silent as the footage played. Jurors recoiled. Some cried. "This is not the act of a loving husband," the prosecutor said. "This is murder." After 4 hours of deliberation, the verdict came back: guilty. On April 15, 2020, Tyler Morrison was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. "You murdered your wife for money," the judge said. "You watched her drown. Society must be protected from people like you." Samantha Collins Morrison was 21 years old. Her dreams were stolen by the man who promised to love her forever. Behind perfect Instagram photos, unimaginable darkness had been hiding.